I don't take sh- I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh- I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh- I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last.
Hey, 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 how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Y'all like that beat? Ain't that beat funky? I just love that beat, y'all. We talking about Ready to Love Miami Season 6, Episode 3, Opposites Don't Attract. Y'all, let me bring in my co-host, Prissy. Hey, girl, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Let me bring this down so everybody can see your face. Hold on. Drag it down just a little. How's it going? How's it going? You ready for the day?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sound check. Everything sounding good. You got your microphone on. My girl came prepared today. She said, Yes, we like twins. Y'all, this is my BFF. This is Prissy, y'all. So, y'all, we talking about Ready to Love Season 6, Episode 3. Opposite Don't Attract. What did you think about this episode?
Well, they are supposed to be um having a date with people that they haven't talked to, right?
Right.
So that where I saw was it Randall and what is that? Jamela.
Mm-hmm.
Now they look like they got along very well, but then I saw another clip with Randall and was it Randy? Randy and Tamika.
Mm-hmm.
So my question was, I know he's supposed to be, seeing who he really feel. I think he feel um Jamela more than he feels Tamika, but it's still early in the game. So and
So yeah, so on this episode, it's called Opposites Don't Attract. So the test was to date somebody that they wouldn't be attracted to
right,
normally. You
right,
know what I'm saying? Somebody they don't think they got something in common. This is not the person I will even approach, but Tommy has his ways of doing things, and you'd be surprised who you may find attractive just by talking to them, not just on the outside, but on the inside also. So this week is the Gentleman's Lounge. Tommy challenged the men to go out with a woman that they wouldn't go out with. He wants them to stimulate their minds. Tommy always throwing some type of um
chaos.
yeah, but he throwing a cue ball is what he normally call it. So let's start out with LJ and Looney. They have a date. She's back with the group since she had her medical issue. She had to quarantine herself. So she's back this week. He's her first date. because she missed the brunch because of her medical issue.
Mhm.
Okay, she don't want anyone to pretend that you want the person who's going to give you her attention. She wants to feel like her man is family. So what do you think about LJ and Looney? Because I feel like he was the one that was keeping in contact with her while she was out sick, and he was really interested in her from day one. And he was supposed to pick someone that he wouldn't normally be attracted to, but he is attracted to her. You understand what I'm saying? So he did the opposite of what Tommy said do, because he had already, if he say pick somebody that you're not attracted to, he picked someone that he was interested in because he kept in contact with her during her illness. Okay, so what do you feel about this their date?
Well, I mean, being that he picked someone that is not the opposite, they got along well. He was the one that had her phone number. So
Right.
I know she met someone else that she didn't get along with, I don't think. But for those two, um,
I
being that
think
he didn't.
they hit it off pretty good.
Yeah, but
I really did.
like you said, it wasn't the opposite. So they have been talking on the phone and everything. So to me, they did hit it off well. They looked like they could connect.
I believe so too. So let's move on with Shikari and Alonzo. He did right by um asking about her son, because she does have a son and she's very protective over him. And it's a package deal. He never asked for her number. He wanted to spend more time with her to see if there was going to be a connection. But he did ask for her number at this date. He wants her to see his action. You know, it's a
Well,
package deal. So she
yeah,
has a son and he has kids also. So you're not asking me about mines, you know,
yeah.
you
She didn't ask him about her. I mean, she asked him a couple of questions, but that was it. It was all about her, wasn't it? And her son, mostly.
right, right.
She asked him some questions about his kids, but it still would seem to me, maybe not, but seemed to me that she was more interested in how you going to treat my kid,
Right,
which I think he
right.
should have, he should have reversed it back to her and said, the same as you was treat my kids. You know what I'm saying? His
Mhm.
kids are older, I think, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I
So
believe
that
so.
might be the reason why she didn't inquire that much. But
Right.
I'm it's interesting to see how that works because
Yes, it's interesting to see how it's going to work because see, we still early in the game. So
Mhm.
okay, it's 9 women now, so they got to knock it down to 8. So one
Right.
has to leave, So it's still early in the game, and we got a long way to go. It's going to be a time that two of them going to leave at the same time. You never know what kind of curveball Tom is going to throw. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
Because this show probably lasts, it's like 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. So they got to knock it down. So it's still okay. So this is really basically the first. It's the first men's land. So it's they're now since they not at the pool and the brunch and things like that. Now they're getting a chance to go out on dates. So
Right.
it's still
Mhm.
early in the game. So let's move right along. We talking about Cherie and Samson. They went on a date and they ate ice cream. They went to an ice cream parlor for a day. That's cute. it was a daytime date, and but it's nice, and it was her favorite place to go too. So his father passed away in a car accident. His mom had 5 children, but neither of them had of Samson or Cherie has children. He wants a woman that he can feel. They had a good vibe. They said that they would that was beautiful. So they both do want children, but they both want to be married before they have children. Me personally, I don't think Cherie is going to last on this episode very long. I think she may be going home after the second men's lounge. I give her another 2 weeks. You know, it's just something about her, and she's going to get to arguing with some of the castmates. I seen some of the trailers, so I don't think she's going to make it to the end. I think that she will be there for maybe another 2 weeks, and then she's going home. I could be wrong, and I don't think her and Samson is going to connect. He said she remind him of his mom. She had red wavy hair like she has. So I mean, it's interesting to see if he picked her, but he does have his eyes on someone else. Again, they're going out with people that they wouldn't normally go out with. So that's why I say I don't see this relationship moving along, because she's not one of his first pick. He's interested really in someone else. What are your afterthoughts on Cherie and Samson?
Well, when they went out, I did see that they got along pretty well. They was flirting a lot with each other. Um, but like you said, I don't see Charisse as being up there that much longer, simply because of her personality, maybe her attitude, maybe personality,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I
Mm-hmm.
saw a little strip with her and Mike that wasn't really appealing. So I don't I mean she said, I don't want no baggage, which I mean some couples are like that. They want to be the first and want all of it into one. I want to get married, had a baby. I don't want your baggage. And I don't have no baggage to give you. So she's put out
Mm-hmm.
what she don't want. So the thing is whether she gonna find somebody up there that wants the same thing she wants.
Okay, so let's move right along. We talking about Mike's scheduled dates to meet with. They met at a trampoline exercise vendor. Okay, trampoline. Okay, so that's different. It's different, you know. Um, Joined by April, Justice, Looney, Swaggy, Kayla. So Kayla and Mike was feeling each other, and was interrupted by April very rudely, and she sat down on the other side of him while Kayla was talking to him. He's very attracted to Kayla. Everyone was pairing off, so April just wanted to be rude. They was pairing off, and it was nobody left, left there, for her to talk to at the moment. She could have waited her turn till somebody got free. So April was starting a lot of drama. She wanted to know straight up if Mike was interested in her. I mean, you sitting here on the opposite side of Kayla, and they in their conversation, and hadn't been talking but no more than 3 minutes, and you bring your punani all the way over there and sat down on his other arm right there beside him. Like, girl, if you don't go drink a cup of water and come back. Get him time enough to talk. She was rude.
Very. Very
And
rude.
for her age, it wasn't ladylike. All she had to do is wait. You know, it was more men. Well, it wasn't even. You understand? It wasn't even. But they paired off. You just give it some time, and then say, do you mind if I get a few minutes with such and such, or you know somebody else. Don't be so rude about it, and just pop down on the sofa and just made him put his arms around her. I thought that was so unladylike, to be 47 years old. You know what I'm saying? Almost 50. You look desperate. I mean, she did. She looked desperate.
I don't think
Not,
he appreciated that either. He didn't appreciate that.
no,
He
he
didn't. I think that
didn't.
turned him off a little bit from her after that.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to pay the price for that at the end. So, um, so what was that? Okay, she wanted to know straight up if Mike was interested in her. So Swagley put Kayla from the drama. Justice and Louis was upset. She missed the brunch. She felt like she missed a lot. Okay, so Swaggy and Kayla got more time to spend together. If he had to change anything, it would be him saving, money more. Mike and Cherie um wasn't scared of Cherie. He didn't want any baggage, and that's a red flag for her. She wanted someone without kids. Mike said, okay, so he came with baggage. Okay, and that was a red flag for her because she wants someone without kids. Mike said that she was a problem. Okay, here it is. It's starting up already. She's a
Yep.
problem. And if the shoe was on the other foot, if you had a child, that child would be a package deal. You understand? The shoe goes to the other side too. If you interested in this person, then if he got kids, it's no different than a woman. It comes with baggage, and the thing is, you'd be surprised, and maybe she don't want to deal with the children's mother. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes there could be a drama with a child's other parent. You understand what I'm saying? But for her to be a first date and her to come out and say that, not knowing that this whole exercise is, here we go again, somebody that I wouldn't date. You understand what I'm saying? You getting to know somebody that you wouldn't date, and she just blew it. Because Mike is a nice looking man. He's a nice looking man, and seeing and he got his head on straight, and he's involved in his kid's life. So I found that to be very distasteful. So
Yeah.
Rando and Tramika, they practiced on holding hands. She was ready for a relationship, but it's been almost a year and a half, since she's been in a relationship. She wanted a partner with a spiritual connection. He wants to have more dates with her. What are your afterthoughts on that?
He wants to have more dates with her, but uh I mean, him asking her for more dates is fine, but I thought the project was for them to date different women, you know, to find out
Mm-hmm.
exactly who they really are into. Now, do you think he's really into her that much already?
I think that he does find some type of attraction with her. you know.
Well, they all get numbers from who they really like and talk behind the scene, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we have to
That's the
see.
that's the point of going out with somebody else, because looks can be conceiving,
Hmm.
and some people you learn their personality as we'll get into it, um and then with the next group. They have different personalities. Like you said, you're dating somebody that you wouldn't normally date,
Right.
and you can find that there will be you can be attracted to a person, just by sitting down having that conversation. you know
Hmm.
you know this just like you or me. You was a person that I would normally date, and then they might start rubbing off on me. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Yeah.
You
You'll
know what I'm
start
saying?
growing on. Yeah.
They'll start growing on you. You're like, I
Right.
ain't thinking about that boy or this man. I
Hmm.
don't find no attraction. But after being around that person a while, maybe they continue to flirt with you or things like that. And after you take the time to see, you like, damn, I'd have missed out on this all this time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
So,
true.
it can go both ways. Either way, you get to learn that person. Okay, so let's move right along. Swagsy, Mike, Katie, and Brandy goes bowling, a game setting. Katie and Mike
That was
have
funny.
their 101. He tells her that she looks like she can be uptight and a little aggressive. Oh my God, did she go off? Now she having a conversation and they born and she eating spare ribs and macaroni and cheese during the damn interview.
I think she is uptight. I really do. She
You
look
know,
uptight. I think she's uptight.
her attitude, I just think was when he said that he didn't find her attractive from the get-go. So he didn't find her attractive from the get-go, and he talked about it in the gentleman's club,
Club. Hmm.
how you gonna interview somebody, and you how you gonna interview somebody and you eating spare ribs. You know what I'm saying? So she can be he said she can be a little uptight and a little aggressive, and that set her off. She said he can be a little inverted. So it wasn't a match at all. But he
Nope.
had Brandy was a sign of relief, because they got to talk, after they did. So she came in just in time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Why give that person a little time to spend with another person, and then work your way in to see about the other person instead of being rude. So that's a prime example. It it was tension there, and Brandon came in, and it was a sign of relief to get her away from under him. So she came in just in time. He wants someone to grow with. He gets a good feeling with her. So what do you think about this couple, with this whole situation at the Boeing?
You're right. She was so uptight, and she got upset about it because he called her on it, and then she tried to flip it and say, "You're the one that's uptight."
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like he was saying to himself, "Can this be over? Can this be over?" And like you said, when Brandy, was it Brandy? They,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was so happy. He was hugging her. He was so happy to see her. He didn't know what to do. So maybe those two will connect. But he and the other one, no, Carlos, no. He was like, "Oh no, she too uptight." And how you gonna, like you said, how you gonna talk to somebody eating? That's so rude. That's so
Mm-hmm.
almost
Mm-hmm.
criminal. That's so
So,
rude.
yeah, so let's move right on. Swaggy and Katie, they do have a connection. They been talking every day, getting to know each other. But sis look like she will go off on you in a minute. Cause if Mike was have said anything else, he would have been it would have been on, you know.
Hmm.
So the
Uh,
men, so what you think about that?
Now
Swag, yeah,
Swayze, and you
Swayze and
said
Katie.
Kayla. Is it
Katie,
Kaylee? Is that the one he was bowing with?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get him straight because I know he was talking to something else. I mean, um,
It's just a
yeah,
switch. It's they switch. You know what I'm saying?
I
They
know, but
switch.
I remember him asking her a question. I can't really remember what the question was, and she just flat out told him no, and he said, "Oh, it's like that." So I'm thinking that she's one of those women that's going to tell you what's on her mind. So if he can take that, he can probably deal with her. That's what
But
I
I don't
feel.
think nobody's gonna be able to. That's a side of her that nobody's gonna be able to take. You know,
Is
because
she's the one that everybody's saying they feel defensive or offensive with?
yeah, because she's aggressive.
Yeah.
She's
Okay. Yeah.
aggressive, and she's another one that's gonna go home because of her aggressiveness. She was in the top. She was in in the bottom tier. So it was her in April was the one
Right.
that
Right.
was about to be sent home. So the man me back at the lounge, Tommy joked with Swayze about his shirt being too small, and he
Hmm.
can buy a medium one. I like Swayze. You know, Swayze the
I do
fireman.
too.
He'd have rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
So
Swayze.
it's
Right.
time to send a woman home, and the other one would get another chance. It's 9 women, and April would be knocked down to 8. And Katie would have to, she would get another chance to step it up. So she gonna get another chance to step it up. April went home. Like I said, I didn't like the way April flopped down when he was talking to the other young lady and just sat there and didn't give them an opportunity to talk. And also, Katie got another chance um to go home. Now she knew what this date was about, um, but she got another chance to stay in the game. He told her, you know, you gotta be not be so aggressive because that's what the men are talking about. You know,
Hmm.
she was looking when the date came, she was thinking that she was about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Because she was
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay,
Hmm.
just bring it to me now. I already
Yeah.
know. You know,
Hmm.
don't BS me. It's I know I'm about to go home. So she ended up staying this time. So I hope that she change her attitude, and but that's not gonna leave her because that's not who she is. So even if she make it to the end, which I don't think so, if she make it to the end, she's still gonna go. Then the relationship is not gonna last. It's not
She
gonna last.
when he took her on that date and she thought she was going home, I love the way he just prolonged it, just looking like he could see the anticipation on her face because she was
Mm-hmm.
telling him, "Come on, tell me this, tell me that," and he was just drawing it out, and then he finally told her, and she go, "Oh." Yeah, she was relieved a little bit, but like he said, you better step up your game. You could be like Sharice
Mm-hmm.
was. She and Sharice might be in the bottom next time.
Well, Cherie was in the bottom twice.
I know, but she ain't getting no better with the way she was talking to Mike, not to me.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
So,
mm-mm. So those two, they going home soon,
so
and they gonna be in the bottom a couple of times. You know, Cherie got saved this time. You know, but her attitude need to change. I mean,
Yeah.
a person do know what they want. Maybe she experienced something with dating somebody and with kids, and she just don't want it. You know, dealing with the baby mama drama, because that can be a handful.
Well, who you think who is your favorite at this time right now?
I like Looney and I like Samson and I like I just threw the paper in the trash.
The
I like
one that got the little son
yeah, I like her
and
and I like the
Swayze.
one yeah, I love Swayze. I love
Yeah.
Swayze. And I like Mike. And but I really like Samson. I really like Samson. But I don't see him and Cherie getting together and I
I
don't want
haven't
them to be
seen him.
together.
I
They
haven't
was
seen
at
him
the
with.
ice cream parlor together.
I know, but I mean, who else was he said he? I didn't remember him saying he was interested in someone else.
Well, this is the first time they sending somebody home from the gentleman's lounge because they only it's just the third episode.
Who
You
they gonna
know,
send home from the gentleman's lounge? It better
they
not be Swayze.
they just had the gentleman lounge. This
I
what this
know,
was
but
about.
but they didn't send nobody home yet.
They sent the women home.
Yeah, I got that one. I'm talking about
Yeah,
the men.
next week the it'll be in the women's court. Then
Yeah,
they put
yeah,
the
that's what
date.
I'm saying. Cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wait, did I miss something? I ain't see the men get. I
Mm-mm,
thought I
no,
missed something.
no. But next week
The
um
men.
a man will go home. A
Oh,
man will
okay.
go home. So the ball game would be in the women's court. Y'all, so that was our show. Ready to Love Miami season 6, episode 3. Opposite don't attract. Y'all, I need for y'all when you see this video, hit that thumbs up for me and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you subscribe, thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate it. And hit the share button. It's very important to me. It helps me with my algorithm. I appreciate all the new subscribers that I've been getting. It really means a lot to me. I have been growing in these last couple of weeks and I really appreciate it. So y'all, this has been our show. Again, please hit that like button on your way out or when you hit the come in to see this video, honey. And it's more to come. Stay tuned for Sunday to for Love and Hip Hop. I will be doing that one, Love Hip Hop of Atlanta. So sisters are on a break, so I'm replacing that with Love Hip Hop in Atlanta. Y'all, thank you for joining me. This is my co-host Prissy, who's my BFF, and we're going to see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a good day, and I catch y'all later. Bye
Touch
bye.
the like button. Touch the like button. Subscribe.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Do your job. Do your job. Y'all have a good one, and we catch y'all later. Bye bye.
Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious,